centuries, humanity has dreamed of traversing astronomical distances that separate us from the ultimate alien destinations. The problem is that with current spacecraft technology, it would take as long as 9 months to reach even Earth's neighbor Mars, which is about 34 to 250 miles away, depending on its rotation around the Sun. We could use more fuel to make things faster, but that's impractical. That is until a NASA engineer decided to challenge the very law of physics. For every action, there's an equal and opposite reaction. Newton's third law of motion is the principle in which all space rockets operate, blasting propellant in one direction to travel to another. In 2019, David Burns, a NASA engineer, put forward his innovation, a helical engine that exploits mass-altering effects that are known to occur at near light speed. He theorized that his engine could take humans to interplanetary destinations without any propellant at all. To understand the principle behind Burns' concept engine, picture a box on a frictionless surface. The box has a rod inside, along with a ring can slide. When the spring inside the box pushes the ring will slide along the rod in one direction, whereas the box will recoil in the other. Once the ring reaches the end of the box, it bounces backward and the box's recoil direction also switches. This action-reaction in normal circumstances restricts the box to simply wiggle back and forth. But according to Burns, if the ring's mass is much larger when it slides in one direction than the other, it'll give the box a greater kick at one end compared to the other. Hence, action would exceed reaction and the box would accelerate forward. This mass-changing signs with Einstein's theory of special relativity, where objects gain mass when they are driven toward the speed of light. A simple rendition of Burns' concept would be to replace the ring with a circular particle accelerator, where ions swiftly accelerate to relativistic speeds during one stroke and decelerate during the other. Burns, however, believes it would make more sense to ditch the box and rod completely and employ the particle accelerator for lateral and circular movements. In this case, the accelerator would need to be shaped like a helix and would also need to be super big and powerful. Since it would require 165 megawatts of power to generate just 1 newton of thrust, the helical engine will only be able to achieve a meaningful speeds in space's frictionless environment. The engine itself will be able to get to 99% the speed of light, according to Burns. While the concept may seem massively inefficient, Burns says there's a lot of potential to harvest the energy the accelerator loses in heat and radiation. If this theory holds true and can be brought to fruition, humans will not only be able to get to Mars, but perhaps reach the stars without any propellant at all.